All right, what's up, guys? So it is super windy out here, so I might have some technical difficulties, like shit falling over and stuff. It is what it is. We're doing a few sub-max accelerations, which are going to be 10 to 15 yards. The only reason there's some variance there is because I haven't decided if I want to do like 110 and then 115 or 210s and then a 15, whatever. The point is like this whole week is a deload. So if you guys remember from the former video, the last one, we talked about how this week is, not like a true deload because I'm not deloading fucking everything, but I'm just dialing some stuff back, mostly just because I want to feel better prepared moving into the final phase, which I will talk about that when we go into the post-workout yap. I'll talk about that a little bit more. For now, I'm just ready to knock this shit out because I don't want to damage my stuff any longer being out here, and looks like it might rain just a little bit. So let's go ahead and get started. Sub-max accelerations. Like I said, the first two are probably going to be 10, and the third one will be 15 maybe. First one always feels kind of gunky, but we're going to roll with it. I kind of hit the gas like right around like 12 yards. I'm going to do one more accel at 15, which is right here. That'll be the last one. I'll take a little water break, and then we'll do our first set of 30s, which I'm going to do 3. They're going to be accelerations. So basically that just means at the 10 or 0, obviously, 10, 20, 30, you're hitting the gas. Although I'll hit probably that third acceleration at the 20, the second acceleration at 15. So it'll be 10, 15, 20 is like the 3 boosts. And then we'll take a longer break after those 3. See if I have the energy to do another set. If not, we'll just go home right after that and finish up with the jumps, throws, and lifting. And again, all of these are sub-max. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Because like we've said in previous videos, there's no point in going max until you're testing. So all this is sub-max. Benefits are pretty fucking close. Detriments of fatigue are way lessened. I legitimately felt like I lost my balance on that one. I don't know, that initial step, that just did not feel natural at all. I felt like I was about to fall over. Man, this day sucks so far. This is a horrible day so far. Between everything breaking, shit falling over, how fucking hot it is, training session feels like shit. This is a horrible fucking day, bro. I'm gonna be real. I can't wait for this shit to be over. I'm gonna take a little break. 30s coming in hot. I don't know, if the momentum of this workout stays where it is, I'm calling it after this initial 3. This session is just fucking ass right now. It's fucking horrible. Everything feels like shit, losing my balance. You know, you guys already know about the shit that happened earlier. Like, I'm just ready to get the fuck out of here. I just want to go home, lift, and fucking shut the fuck up for the rest of the day. I got some work to do. I don't know. I'm just so fucking over it. And now you guys have to listen to me bitch about it because that's how it is. My video. Y'all are going to listen to me bitch how it works. Well, actually, technically, you don't even have to. You can mute the video or skip. The question is, if you skip, will I still be bitching later? Who knows? Okay. I am redeeming myself here. 1 and 2 felt good. Not great. They felt good. I'm okay with that. So I'm a little more optimistic now. This is our last 30. So this is kind of the turning point, because after this one, I either make the decision to either do another set, but then I was also thinking maybe if I just did like 1 more or 2 more maybe. So instead of, you know, a whole another 3. I don't know. I haven't really decided, because I mean, it's starting to feel better. You know what I mean? So it's like I kind of don't want to stop now that it's feeling good, because now I'm getting good reps in. So anyway, we'll see how this third one feels first. All right, I'm feeling okay. My mental has recovered. So I think I'm probably gonna do 1 more. 1 more. Not like 1 more set, like literally just 1 more. Because I am feeling pretty good now. I just want 1 more just to like really just get a good one that I can feel good about and then go home. Because I mean, I had a few there that kind of felt like shit, but I also had a few that felt pretty good. So I'd like to get 1 more good one, and then I'll go home. Here we go. I'm happy with that one. That one felt really good. Cool with that. Let's go home. Because that is 30 yards per. Was that 120? It's not bad. Because I was doing 6 20s before, so that matches volume. That matches. I'm cool with that. I don't need to do more. I think matching is fine. So, because remember, we still got Friday to do. Friday is not necessarily going to be an easy day, just in terms of all that we're doing. So, and then we get into week 9. So, I think this was okay. I'm gonna go home, finish the lift. The mental has recovered. We're okay. Let's go get it done. All right, depth drops. We're gonna get right into this shit. It's gonna be a 5x4. Y'all are gonna see the first and last set when we do this. One more. All right, here we go, guys. We're on the last one. Last set of 4. I'm glad I called the sprints when I did, because I don't feel worn out necessarily, but like I can just, I don't know, it's like I feel laggy. It's weird. Like I still feel springy, but like I feel like slow. Weird. Two more. Last one here. Not too bad. All right, we're gonna move into throws. Throws and then prehab, and then we get to squats. So let's keep it moving. We got 6 sets of 2, I believe. So I'll see you guys in 5 sets for the last one. All right, prehab. Ooh, man. Shins. Shins are dying. Oh, okay. Now remember, we got this 90-degree ISO, which we're hanging out for 40 seconds here. And then after this, we're gonna come all the way down, go all the way back up, 15 count eccentric. In the meantime, get to hang out with me and watch me check my stopwatch every 2 seconds, or just never take my eyes off of it to begin with. Got about 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna come all the way down. I gotta remember how far this is. Oh. Ooh. You guys know the drill here. Have the band on so that it causes that knee cave. We're gonna drive out and hold. 15, 142. We got 15 seconds here. Keeping tension in the band, externally rotating the whole time. 3, 2, 1. Now we got reps. All right, guys. So keeping with the theme this week, we're deloading still. So there's not going to be anything crazy. I'm going to do like 2 sets of 5 to 7-ish. I don't want to really push it to 8. Just because front squats, first of all, are pretty fatiguing relatively. So I'm going to try and keep it below 8. And I want to do like, ideally like 2 sets of 5, ideally. And I'm sticking close to the like RPE 7 to 8 time frame, or not time frame. What's the word I'm looking for? I guess like perception, whatever. Anyway, I'm thinking like 225, given how today has gone so far. I mean, I don't know. I can't imagine 225 even really feeling that good, to be honest with you. But I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hit these first 2 sets at empty bar and then 135. And then we will just work our way up to see what feels good around 5 to 7 reps. And then we'll move on. That's it. It's literally just 2 working sets of, you know, something light. Nothing crazy. For that first set, or that first rep. Oh, God. I love sitting down here at the very bottom. Because like I've mentioned before, I get this nice decompression effect on my lumbar from like letting it round underneath me. Oh, and it just feels fucking phenomenal. Oh. Oh. All right. Nice easy 5. Throw some 45s on here. I don't know, man. That's feeling a little weird. We'll see what a 185 feels like. Man, today is just one of those days, man. I am not feeling it at all. And I could easily make a million excuses in the world for how today's going. But I think realistically, this kind of shit just happens. Like we're not robots. We don't train in a vacuum, a controlled environment, you know? There's a lot of shit that happens throughout the day, throughout the night that can fuck up any given day. I think the important part, and I'm saying this more so for myself than y'all watching, but I think the important part of it all is to maintain your composure that this is just how it goes. You're going to have good sessions and you're going to have mediocre sessions and you're going to have some pretty shitty sessions. You obviously just try to have as many good sessions as possible. But to go on with the expectation that every session is a good session is fucking ridiculous. All right, let's see how it feels. 135 didn't feel too good, so let's see. Felt a little better. Still feels pretty bad though. Not gonna lie. Still feels pretty bad. We'll do fuck man, I don't know. 225. Fuck man, I don't know. Thinking like 215 maybe. I think 215 might be good. Alright, well, I was gonna throw on 215. But I'm gonna be honest with you, even that kind of made me feel weird. So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna do 205. 205 and just hope it feels okay. Because like 180, I mean, dude, all of these have just not felt good. Like, what is going on today, man? This shit is crazy. Like, thank God it's a deload week, I guess. And I'll get into this when the workout's over, and I talk about it a little bit, but last year I ran into an issue where going into weeks 9 through 12, I could keep up, but like I was really dreading every single training session. Like even the upper body ones, I was just so worn out. And the whole block has been kind of different this year. So maybe I'm feeling it sooner. You know, and of course there could be a million other variables at play too when you talk about sleep and diet and stuff. So I mean, yeah, there's plenty that could have gone wrong today, but just dude, holy fuck, man. I'm just so amazed that, like, you know, because sometimes it's just like, oh, you know, sprints felt bad, but like everything else feels fine, you know, or whatever. Dude, just everything I'm doing today just feels horrible, man. I don't know. See, I unracked that and that already felt heavy as shit. Yeah, we're staying there for sure. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's not even, you know, I'll tell you guys this too. It's not even like achiness. I mean, it's a little bit of achiness, but it feels like I just got nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's like everything is so much harder than it should be. And my initial thought is I did not sleep well last night at all. That's kind of like my first thought process. But, you know, I also train pretty hard on a daily basis, so. Let's see. All right, we got 40 pounds here in each hand. We're gonna do our forward to reverse lunges. 6 reps each direction. So basically 2 sets of 12, basically. 40 pounds was heavy, but it didn't feel super bad last week. I don't know, man. I'm hoping this feels okay because I'd like to at least maintain the intensity, but we'll see. Well, see, I picked that up and it didn't feel too bad, so hopefully that's a good sign. I might need like the interim steps in between. I don't know if my balance is going to be here. Surprisingly, not too bad. Let's do the other side. More. Surprisingly, didn't feel too bad. Quick rest. We'll do that again. Guys, we got set number 2 here. Same deal. This weight didn't feel too heavy, but I don't want to go up either. I'm happy with the fact that it just feels okay as it is. So we're just gonna leave it there. Especially since I still have a tempo run tomorrow. And I want that to feel good too, because that's basically my technique practice, you know, for sprinting. So I need to make sure that still feels good. Anyway, looks like it's about to rain again. Ugh, so I need to hurry up and get it done. All right, let's go. Ugh. Oh man, come on. Oh God. Oh man. Fuck. Almost there, man. Almost there. Hit the edge of the bench. Right to my mid back. Here's the deal. 90-90 hip thrust, 15-second ISO, then reps. 10 to 12 or failure, whatever comes first. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get all 12. I don't think I'll hit failure. Not body weight, but let's not speak too soon. I could be wrong. So anyway, since we have room now, we'll avoid the scooping and get the actual full lever hip thrust. All right, so ISO first. Three, 4. Oh, scoot down just a little bit. Losing my balance there. Oh. surprisingly, that's pretty close. That kind of caught me off guard. I was not expecting it to be that difficult. Whew. Okay. Right leg down, left leg up. Here we go. Five. Oh. Oh, God. Make it in, please. Oh, God. All right. Work capacity finisher. Oh. Got back extensions, crunches, potty calf raises. Let's get to it. Please. Make it stop. Looking for like 10 to 15 here. Oh. Hello, Mr. Spider. There's a little spider down there. A little baby spider. Oh. Okay, can you guys still see me right here? Yes. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna be right here. Oh, feels great on my back. One more exercise, that is. One more exercise. Ooh, lots of shaking. Oh, oh God. Now that we're all done, there's just a couple things I wanted to talk about. One was what I had mentioned at the beginning of the workout as I was having a mental breakdown. It was last year I had not deloaded at all throughout the 12 weeks. So as we ran the entirety of the, sorry, I know I'm moving the microphone around. As we went through the entirety of the sprint block, I didn't have any reductions in volume or intensity. It was like undulating, which if you're not familiar with that, what that means, it means like throughout the week. So like if you're familiar with like high, medium, low kind of training plans, that's basically what I was doing. And that's what I am still doing this season. But I purposefully threw in like a mini deload on week 8, obviously. That's what we've been talking about for these 2 videos so far. And the purpose of that was because last year when I went into the final phase, I got everything done and I still set a 40-yard dash PR. But dude, I felt fucking destroyed on a daily basis. Like when I tell you I would come home from the workout and not do anything because I was fucking destroyed. And I was like, there's got to be a better way to kind of like regulate the intensities and kind of just manage the workload better. And so the mini deload was kind of my thought process there. Where I was like, okay, well, what if I don't like true deload and just dial some stuff back? So like the KPIs and stuff, I just dial that back, and we'll kind of see how I feel. And then of course you have days like today where like today was just a shit show of a fucking training session, and I kind of don't know what to think because I don't know if that's a good thing because I'm deloading. So like the workload was adequate for the first 8 weeks, and then or the first seven, and then the deload was like right on time. And so then 9, 10, 11, 12 will be fucking stellar. Or if today was just, an L day and I just feel terrible because, I fucked up the past 2 days with like my sleep and, probably stress management and stuff, or hydration, what have you. Um, so I don't know which one of those cases is the real one. So that's kind of throwing a wrench in everything, but we'll see how the rest of the week pans out. And then, of course, see how the rest of the block pans out. So anyway, that was the thought process there, and that's why I did that. Friday's still going to be a little crazy. It's just tapered. It's tapered down just a little bit because if you're unfamiliar with like deloads and peaks and stuff like that, the goal is not to eliminate every bit of fatigue that you have, mostly because that's impossible. But two, you need to maintain performance still. And so, in order to maintain a specific level of performance, you have to train. And with training comes fatigue. So, naturally, there's going to be a little bit of fatigue. And so, when you try to basically optimize your performance on a given week or day, the goal is to bring that fatigue level down as low as possible while either maintaining or increasing performance. And sometimes with fatigue reduction, performance increases a little bit, right? So you kind of have that balancing act to do, and how that actually looks for any given person can vary. But most of the time, it's kind of the same logic from person to person. It's a reduction in overall training volume because volume is the most fatiguing factor compared to intensity, and then frequency. So powerlifting specifically, frequency would normally stay pretty high, and then you would spread your volume out across the week because it would be easier to recover from. And then intensity would stay pretty moderate. And that would lead people into their meet day feeling ready to fucking train, basically. But it was meet day, so then they would show up and fucking, kill it. That's the general logic with that, and that's what I'm trying to do here. But if things get wonky or I fuck things up, it is what it is because I'm not competing for anything. I'm just, having fun. But of course, I like to do my best and I like to take things seriously. So anyway, I don't want to yap much longer because it has been about 5 minutes here. So anyway, with that all being said, I'll see you guys for the last 2 training sessions of this week, and hopefully everything pans out really well. And then it's on to phase 3, and y'all get to see not really anything too different. I mean, it's normal variation, but we get to build up to those 40s, which real quick, and then I'll end the video. I normally do like buildups of like 10, 15, 20 yard accelerations into like 20-yard flies. And so I experimented with like 15-yard flies last year, and sometimes it feels like it's enough, or 15-yard accels. Sometimes it feels like it's enough. Sometimes I feel like I need the additional 5 yards to keep accelerating. So I don't know. I'm sure it's a technique thing. And of course, getting stronger, you can accelerate faster in less distance, right? Or in less time, you can accelerate faster. So anyway, we'll play around with it when we get there, but that's usually how I run things. And yeah, we'll see if we can do something crazy. No records or anything like that. Just trying to keep myself under a 5-second 40 as I age. So anyway, see you guys in the next one. Adios.